Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Ryan. Ryan is from Canada, so let's see what Ryan has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, working now. It's working. It's working now.
Yes, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
So, how's your day been so far?
Um, Busy but pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Pretty busy. Pretty good. I'm busy for the next 2 weeks, like stuff like this, and other interview stuff to do. But like very busy, and all my like evenings I have events that I have to go to. So, uh,
So, Ryan, so tell me where are you from?
originally,
Yeah,
Thunder Bay.
where is that?
Do you know where Minneapolis is?
Yes.
Do you know where Duluth is?
No, I mean, it's the state of Minnesota, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in Minnesota, so it's 6 hours from Duluth. It's 3 hours from Duluth, 6 hours from Minneapolis.
I see. And that's the place where you born and raised?
Well, I did live in BC as a little kid, teenager, but from till 9 years old, I was raised there, and then we went back around 14, 15 to look for a place. So yeah, for about 6 or 7 years, I wasn't there, but I was raised there from a little kid to an older teenager.
I see. And where are you living right now?
In Ottawa right now.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Actually, I've been there a few once. My best friend, he lives in Canada and in Montreal, and I visited Ottawa.
Oh, I'm going to Montreal actually this weekend.
Oh my God, I wish I could say the same. And what do you do for living, Ryan?
Besides doing fitness, trying to run my own clothing line, partner with my brother in a coffee shop, just everything's like fitness movement. But for a job, I work part-time at a winery. When I am not traveling, I work part-time at a winery.
I see. Amazing. And what do you like the most about your job?
That I have the access to work there. I get free wine, but also I can like leave. So if I tell them, hey, I want to leave, I can do that. I can come to Ottawa, I can go to Toronto. I don't have to stay there. I can just literally like leave for 6 months and then come back.
I see. Amazing. And tell me, your family, all your family, they live in Ottawa as well?
No, they live all over. Only one of my brothers lives in Ottawa, and he's not in Ottawa. He's like in Canada area. So only one of my brothers lives around Ottawa.
I see. Right. Ryan, before we start our journey, William the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
Since COVID, I got into ultra running because for mental health, and that's interesting, I guess, because I never thought about doing ultra until that.
So tell me a little bit about it.
So an ultra event is running anywhere from 50 kilometers to 50 miles or 100. And then the biking events are like, have you heard of an Ironman?
Yes.
So it's like an Ironman, except it's anywhere from 2 or 3 times longer or longer than that. And it's a span of 3 days instead of 1 day.
I see. Wow. And when was that? You did after the COVID crisis?
Yeah, just after COVID, a girl was running and I was supposed to run with her in 2020. It didn't work out. So 2021, I kept training, and my training was pretty much running to the 40 kilometers a day to the winery, running 40 kilometers a day to the gym. So I ran like 100 marathons plus in training. And then I did from Vernon to there, which was just over 100 kilometers.
Amazing, amazing. Right, Ryan, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend. full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now, just for us to move a little bit before the first question. Let's do it.
Cool.
Okay, Ryan, before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yeah.
First question for you is, what makes you the happiest?
My niece.
Oh, so tell me about it.
Since she was like born, she had club foot. I'm not sure if you heard of that.
No?
So it's like when they have issues with their feet. And she had to have like a cast on. And so I bought her a bunch of toys, and now she's getting better at walking, so it should be fine. But her more just because I want to show her that whatever you want to do, just put your mind to it. And even if your parents or your friends or your partner, anybody that says I can't do it, if you think you can do it, put your mind to it and go for it.
I see. How old is she?
She'll be 2 this summer.
Oh, is your first niece?
Yeah.
Very proud uncle, I can see.
Yeah.
And she lives in Canada as well, in Ottawa.
Yeah. No, she lives in, they just moved again. They were in Calgary. They're going to be somewhere in Saskatchewan or Saskatchewan somewhere.
I see. And you said you just have one brother, or have other siblings as well?
3. 3 brothers.
You are 3 brothers altogether?
4 brothers altogether. I have 3.
You are the youngest or the oldest, or in the middle?
Oldest.
The oldest. The pressure's always on you, on your shoulders, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing. Next question. Okay, Ryan, next question is, right, so far, what has been the happiest day in your life, and why you consider that?
I'd say when I did my run.
Why?
More because my mom biked 80% of it with me. So just to make sure I was good. And it was just like interesting when I was running. Everybody figured out, because people bike and walk there, and they drive to certain parks around there in areas. They could figure out I was running. I was doing the run without actually me. So it was like just a lot of motivation. And I noticed, just like in life, when you like cry or whatever you do, running helps with that. It's like when you'll hit that point where it's like, David Goggins said it, where it's 40%, and anything you're doing, once you can break past that point, anything's possible. So you hit that point where at points you're crying or whatever, and then you're just like keep going. So it was a very interesting experience. Also, a new experience to learn how to do it, because literally I only had 1 granola bar, 1 meal in the day, and then I just had a bunch of caffeine. They have like gels and gummies you can have. So I didn't eat that much just because I was so focused on finishing.
Wow. And how long did it take for you to finish the whole marathon?
It was like about just over 13 hours, because I did stop for a lunch break.
13 hours. Wow. And how long did it take for you to prepare yourself for this marathon? It was a long period of preparation?
I started in 2020, so I would say about a year, because I was supposed to only train for 3 months, but then I couldn't run with that girl, so I waited 6 months. So just under a year. It wasn't a year, but it was under a year.
See, amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what's the best part of living in Ottawa in Canada, and also what's the most challenging part in your opinion?
And living in Ottawa, the best part is certain places downtown to go. They have like this sort of nice atmosphere. The hardest part would be getting around. So like if you go out late, you have to either drive or get a cab or something, because there's no real transit. Like instead of one like here in Toronto, you can kind of, if you're downtown, you can kind of get around using the subway. Here, you can't really do that. Yeah.
I see. All right. Next question is, how would you describe a perfect friendship?
Perfect friendship. Where you complete each other's, like you're able to talk to that person about anything. So if, let's say, one of their friends you might see something that they don't see in somebody, or you're able to, without having a fight and without, in a polite way, say that person you're hanging out with might not be that person you should be hanging out with. So it's where you can be truly honest. At the end of the day, you may have an argument, but after that, you're able to just still be friends.
And your best friends, they live as well in Ottawa or different parts of Canada?
I have a lot of best friends. A few of my best friends, like I was just visiting one on Tuesday. He's an artist. He's galleries now in Armpire, but he used to live in Ottawa. He's helping his mother out. He'd be one of my best friends. He lives in Armpire. So, but I've got best friends all over, but I'd say my best buddy would be in Armpire.
Mm-hmm. I see. All right. Next one. Let's do it. Okay, Ryan from Canada. Next question is, which question you wouldn't have an answer for?
I can't think. I'm pretty good at answering any question, so I can't think of a question I couldn't answer. If that makes sense.
Of course, absolutely does. And if I would ask you, which question you would like to be asked, or something that when you think about an interview or someone asks you a question, which question you say, okay, I wish this question come up, or I wish this person asked me something, what that would be?
More question on, it's a complicated question, but how can you have differences with people? COVID's taught me this, have differences of opinions, but still leave with respect. Does that make sense?
And how would be your answer to that?
You'd have to talk to the person, and then sometimes I'm learning from experience, if the person is too opinionated or too strong on that opinion and won't kind of say, oh, this is my opinion, this is your opinion, if they're too, and they'll just keep coming at it, then sometimes you just have to walk away, because if they can't see something, it's like knocking on walls or wood. It's not gonna work. So that would be my answer.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I think sometimes people, it's like discussing religion or politics. You have your mind already, done it. It's difficult for you to change their perception or answer. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you're just gonna spend a lot of energy, and it's not gonna go anywhere because they have already their opinion made. So totally agree. Ready for another one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, Ryan, next question for you is, okay, if someone come up to you and say, Ryan, you need to delete forever from your phone, from your smartphone, YouTube or social media, all of them together, which one would you choose and why?
YouTube or social media?
Yeah, like Instagram, Facebook, all together, which one would you choose?
I'd probably delete social media, because I feel like YouTube would be better to have, because I can make videos and do stuff instead of just watching the content, and also because YouTube videos seem like harder to make. Like, if you do not anything to the people that become like TikTok famous, but it's still hard to make TikToks, but it's a lot easier to use TikTok and do something than to do YouTube and become somebody. It's going to take a lot more work, if that makes sense. So I would do YouTube, because I think it'd be more rewarding to keep YouTube, because it'd be more rewarding, because it would be a lot more work to get where you want to get, if that makes sense.
It does. And which platform of social media you use the most?
Probably I like TikTok, but I use Instagram more, because Instagram most because I know how to use it better than TikTok.
See. Right. Next one. Let's do it. Next question is, if you could have a superpower, what that would be and why?
To be invisible. Just because if you're invisible, then you could probably do a lot of things to help people, but also change the world because nobody can actually see you. If you
Let's say you have the superpower now of invisibility, like being invisible.
Yeah.
Where if you could choose one place to go, you know those places that is prohibited, that's you're never gonna go there for some reason, because because a lot of reasons. There is any place that you go like, okay, if it would be invisible, I would go there for sure, just to see what happens there.
I keep hearing, now that you said that question, I think it's called Area 51 where we're not allowed. Is that what it's called? I'd probably try to go there.
And why?
It's well, a lot of people keep saying aliens and other is up there, and I wanna, even though I kind of not sure about it and believe in it, I'd like to actually see it for myself. So it'd be kind of interesting to be able to get in there without anybody knowing, so you could actually see what's going behind there, if they're actually looking at aliens, because that kind of stuff.
I see. Well, interesting. I like that. Next one. Let's do it. Before the next question, when I was checking your profile, I could see that fitness being around in your life. I could see a lot of picture, a lot of you expressing yourself through fitness. So tell me your journey, when you start your fitness, let's say, journey.
I was like 12 years old and I started wrestling and going to the gym. That's when I started lifting weights, and then I'd actually have a coach that helped me lift weights. So probably from 12 to now. And then I've learned more that it's more than like gaining weight and losing weight, and there's like so much more to it. Even though you do want to like get in shape and be a proper weight and stuff, it's all like a mindset. And I'm doing like, this guy did Fit for Fat. I'm working on my own thing like that, and it's pretty much how you can gain weight and lose weight very easily. But just because you're heavier doesn't mean you can't go for a walk or go for a run or whatever kind of exercise. It's all just in your mind, just like anything else in life. It's all your mindset.
And how often do you go to the gym?
I go to the gym probably anywhere from 2 to 6 times a week, depending on the schedule. And if I don't go to the gym, I usually do a walk or run, and I'll do like a home workout if I can't get to the gym. So probably at least 6 days a week. I do like some sort of training, and I go 2 to 6 depending on when I can get there.
And do you prefer to go like early morning or in the afternoon, evening?
I don't actually have a preference. I go whenever I'm able to, and if I'm not, then I usually just, because you do workouts at home, I usually just do home workout or some yoga or some kind of calisthenics.
I see. Okay. Next question is, what makes you laugh out loud?
When I'm with my niece or girlfriend and they do something funny.
Your ex-girlfriend?
No, my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend now, right now?
Yeah. But my ex-girlfriend can make me laugh too the same way, but for now it's usually my niece or my girlfriend, and mainly my niece. She just make me laugh all the time.
Oh, sweet. By the way, how was your trip? I think you were in Spain like a few
I was
weeks
in Spain for all of November.
Wow, it was just for a vacation?
Vacation, and I was working on like this project called like Energy. So like I met so many people in Spain that I had to we had lots of like drinks and stuff, and also even in Spain, like we had to drink a little bit less because one of my friends drank too much, and I woke up in the morning and we had to go to the hospital because they pretty much knocked themselves out in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Like I had to call my mom and one of my doctor friends from India who lives here, but he's out of town because I was like, I woke up just saying with a hangover. So, and the first thing I see is somebody on the floor, bloody puke, and there's a lot of puke. So I called somebody, even though I kind of like do CPR and all that stuff. And I know when you have like a hangover and you just wake up. And so then I was able to put him on the bed, make sure that was good. Then I called my mom only because I didn't know how to clean up the blood, like, because I knew there was stuff under the sink, but I wasn't sure. So I called her, I cleaned that up, but it was like an experience where we still went out drinking, but we didn't drink as much.
Wow.
It was like a shocking experience because they didn't wake up for like 3 or 4 hours. And the whole time they were saying they were fine. They didn't want to go to the hospital. And then in the end, I helped them go to the hospital. And then I just went for a run because I don't like sitting around. But while they were waiting, I just went for like a run around Madrid.
But he's okay now?
He's okay. He got got the stitches. He got the pills they needed, and he's seen the doctor. A little bit of headaches once in a while, but that could be normal. And also his hand was hurting, but it was because I wasn't there to see it because I was in bed. But I think what they did when your body reacts, even if you are like when you're drunk, it was like I walked over him and didn't even see him there because my body might have seen that something there. So your body, when he must took his hand like this when he fell, just to cover, because I noticed his hand was really hurt too.
I see.
But it was probably because he drank too much. I find that with a lot of my friends, when I drink, they try to keep up with me, and I don't usually drink. But when I do drink, I drink too much because I usually go on like 6 to 8 month sprees when I'm training where I don't drink, and then I don't know my limit where I'm so good I pass out. But some people they got to make sure you can enough liquor that if you drink that you can still make sure you can walk, stand, and you don't fall anywhere.
Did you manage to learn some Spanish?
I know si, hola, and they were teaching me, but I don't retain anything. My brother actually with BC, he speaks a lot of languages, and the one thing I've learned from him and other things is you have to actually speak the language of somebody else. If somebody just teaches me, unless you have like actual sentences and conversations, you can like kind of learn the language, but you can't actually do anything with it. When I was in Germany, I forget what language. She was trying to speak English. She can kind of speak English, but she wasn't as good with sentences, was it? So for you to be very fluent with it, you have to talk a lot in that language.
I see.
So no, I would maybe one day I'll learn, but right now I just know si, hola, and there was a few other words that I just don't remember.
I see. All right. It's a good start.
Yeah.
3 questions left for you, okay?
Okay.
Ryan, let's do it. Next question is, as a child, have you ever stole anything and how did it happen?
A bunch of chocolate bars. A lot of stuff. I stole my own dad's liquor.
Oh my God.
And drank it.
Oh my goodness. Did they catch you or not?
Yeah, because the babysitter gave it to me. Like the babysitter, I forget exactly what happened, but the babysitter said they wanted the alcohol, so they said, if you drink it, if you let me have it, I won't tell. And then I think they figured it out, but I don't remember because that was like decades ago. But I do remember drinking it. I do remember him getting in trouble, but I don't remember if they caught me. But now if they might know if they watch this, or maybe they already know. I'm not sure about that one. I know like I did it, but I'm not sure if they just thought the babysitter did it or if they figured out.
It's okay to leave this part in the interview, or would you like me to cut off?
No, that's okay. If they figure it out, you got to keep honest. If they figure it out, it'll be like, yeah, I was part of it.
Funny. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Ryan, I was checking as well your profile, and you are doing some modeling as well.
Yeah, I used to model from 2012 to 2018.
Wow, so tell me a little bit about your career.
I went all the way to New York, Texas, and all over Canada.
Like posing for photographers, or literally?
Posing for photographers, runway, and I did a few movie stuff because that led to doing some movies, but mostly runway, posing for photographers, and a bit of movie stuff. Mostly went to New York, all over Texas, and then all over Canada.
Wow. And what do you miss the most of that journey in your life?
My six-pack. Or no, that I don't know. That's why I went to Spain. I like the travel and stuff.
Amazing. And what did you like the most about that journey?
Getting to just meet a bunch of different people just at different parties and different things that through modeling you met them that you wouldn't have met them at certain places.
I see. Right. Next question is, if you had only 24 hours of life, what would you do?
I'd rent a private jet and a private yacht, fly the private jet somewhere to the sea, and then I would have my last hours in a private yacht over the sea.
Wow.
Have fun, a dance party and everything.
In big style, yeah?
Gotta keep it big if you only have 24 hours left.
Absolutely. Would you invite me as well?
Yeah, I'll invite you. I'd invite you to the yacht.
Amazing, amazing.
Biggest yacht party ever. So then you go down in history.
Ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Last question. Okay, Ryan from Canada. Before the last question, tell me, those 2 years that the world went upside down regarding the COVID crisis, yeah?
Yeah.
Personally for you, what's the biggest positive impact that brought to your personal life?
Personally, it helps me do things. So like my girlfriend right now, for health reasons, didn't get any of the vaccines. I only got them because of my niece and because of other reasons. So it helped me like realize that we shouldn't be forcing them to do stuff. Like there should be looked way more into it. And that could be COVID happened for a reason to teach us kind of like right now we're way too judgmental on other things. And we live in this fear factor when we should live more and just day by day, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, it does. Last question for you is, what is your favorite weekend activity?
My favorite weekend activity? Going hiking.
Somewhere specific or anywhere?
It could be anywhere, but I like Kelowna the best.
Why?
I noticed when I was flying to Europe, they kept, for some reason, I don't know if it's because Canada's Kelowna is the spot you want to go. It kept, every time you change like a movie to another movie or whatever, it kept showing Kelowna as the place to go on the flight. So that kind of is kind of why, because I noticed for some reason out of all the places in Canada and the commercial would show all different places to travel, but the Canadian one that would pop up was always Kelowna. And so like the wineries, the mountains and stuff. So that's pretty much why, because I just noticed that on the flight the whole time. That other people that I flew with didn't notice. I said they noticed it after I talked about it, but before that they didn't notice that Kelowna was popping out almost every time that you had to re-click it to a new movie or a new video on the TV screen when you're flying.
All right. It's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words and just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking.
Okay.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like. Don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. One word for money.
Energy.
Family.
Love.
One word for life.
Pain.
One word for love.
Eternity.
How about sex?
Addictive.
Politics.
Too much.
Religion.
Confusing.
Okay. One word for fear.
Hate.
Friendship.
Water.
Desire.
Lust.
Regret.
Forget.
Success.
Blue.
Blue. One word for wish.
The cloud. Oh, clouds.
Okay. Happiness.
Pardon me.
Happiness.
Happiness. Sun.
And the last one now, Canada, one word.
Beach.
Okay. Let's play now, Ryan and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, you can ask me a question now.
What is the biggest lesson life has taught you?
Wow, beautiful question. Biggest. Okay, the first thing that came to my is life taught me that in the end of the day, Ryan, it's down to us to face, to live, to go, to survive every day. I think we have a lot of support, family-wise, friends, people around us, people who cares about us. There are a lot of people, but if it comes down to us, because even though if those people want to help us, want us to do something or improve something or be a better person, whatever. In the end of the day, it's down to you to, to take the journey, to take the step, to improve yourself, and also help yourself as well. All of us, we can face a lot of challenges in life. It can be very challenging, but I believe I've learned through my life that it's down to you to, to start to give the first step. People gonna be there for you. They're gonna be help you. They're gonna support you the most they can. But if you're not the first one to give the first step, or to say, okay, I need to learn, or I need to improve, or I need to do that, it's not gonna happen. It's you. Even though those days that you are lonely or alone, you are the one who is gonna make a decision. You are the one who is going to to go after anything that you desire, and people's gonna be there. People's gonna help you through the way. Life as well, the universe, everything is gonna work together. But you need to be the one who are, driving your journey, your life. You are the one in charge of it, because if you're not the one to take the step, or to take the, the let's say, yes, if you're the one to take the step, to take the, you're not gonna go anywhere. So that's what I've learned through life. That it's down to you. It's up to you. Whatever you're gonna do in your life, you are the one who needs to, to be there, to be the main character of your life, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Ryan, did you like the experience, the interview?
That was nice.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for being so open and to be part of the show as well. But before you go, if you can share a positive message, something that you live by.
So it's more like yoga, book ideas and everything. Every in breath is a new beginning. Every out breath is a complete letting go.
I never heard that before. I like that. Can you repeat again? I really like that.
Okay.
Wow.
because every
Breath.
breath is a new beginning. Every breath out is a complete letting go.
Wow, that's very powerful. I like that. I really like that. Wow. Thanks so much. Enjoy your trip. Are you going to British Columbia, you said?
Actually, that's where I live with my brother. So I'm gonna be living there.
Uh-huh.
Gonna be here, Montreal, and then I go back there for Christmas. To see
Wow,
my brother and my
amazing.
girlfriend, and I have some aunts and other family out there, and my parents.
Enjoy your holiday season, okay? It was a pleasure
You
connecting
too.
with you. Okay, Ryan.
You too. Thanks, man.
Take
It was
care.
great.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.